I've never heard any group of people, group of men, put down their own women more than I've heard black men do it in pursuit of other women. And I just find it really disheartening.
This is one of several videos that I've seen from non-black people finally speaking up about how black men talk about, mistreat, put down black women. Are y'all not embarrassed at this point? And if this doesn't apply to you, then you shouldn't be triggered. I'm saying non-black people, people with no skin in the game, are calling y'all out. Where is the shame? There is absolutely no group of men that publicly humiliates, publicly puts down their own women the way that black men do.
Now, see, that's the part I can never understand about women making these videos. They always love to bring up the fact that black men are talking trash about them on their way out the door as they leave to another country. But to be honest, the passport men that I see making videos, they don't really say much. I just see these guys holding their passports up, just showing their passports, just telling guys to use it and go overseas. But I think a lot of these women are confusing the passport men with the black manosphere men, as far as, Kevin Samuels, Minister Jab, a lot of men who have said some real touchy stuff to black women, so they feel some type of way about it. So they're definitely confusing passport men with black male content creators that's talking about other stuff. Passport men are not fresh and fit, so they don't even know how to separate the two, because the passport movement is something that they never seen before. So I think they're trying to put all these men in one big bundle.
You don't hear white men talking about white women the way that black men talk about black women. You don't hear Asian men doing it. You don't hear Latino men, Native American men. You do not hear any other race of men putting down their women publicly in the same way that black men do. Even when I was younger, I've been passed up by black men for white women. I've been told to my face by a black man, "Oh girl, you know I don't date black girls." These same men have tried to get men of other races to put me down as well. And you know what's funny? Somehow, even at a young age, these other races of men knew it would be wrong to put down someone because of their race, knew it would be wrong to put down a woman because of her race. I, for one, am loving this trend where the very women that these black men fetishize are calling them out for their misogyny and their black women hate, because it's about time. And the things that some of these black men say, they are so harmful, because it makes other races think, well, if this is what their own men think of them, then what's wrong with them? Like, there must be some validity to all the things that these men are saying, because their own men are putting them down. We don't do that, so there must be some truth to it. It's almost like you just don't want black women to be happy. You don't want black women to find love elsewhere. You just don't want them to find love at all, because why not just keep to yourself that you don't want to date black women and allow us to find love elsewhere?
But the truth of the situation is, a lot of men talk trash about the women in their race. They may not do it online, some of them do, but when they get behind closed doors, they are not only talking trash, they are disrespecting these women. Let's not even talk about the way Middle Eastern men treat their women, and they're gonna help explain it a little better. Check out these TikTok videos.
So, do other races publicly put down their men and women? Let's talk about it. Well, we have large creators like Avanesh, who put down South Asian women and pedestalized white women for his entire account. Also, we can go under anything tagged WMAF and read the comment section, and we can see commentary on Asian women from Asian men. There's a number of videos of Asian women saying they would never date Asian men, and then list the most absurd, ridiculous reasoning. I've made a number of response videos to videos like these. I've also made response videos about people disparaging dark-skinned women. There's even groups like Libertarian Guys and Asian Wives that pedestalize Asian women. There are videos of Latinas saying they don't date Latinos because of the machismo that exists in their culture, but then goes on to say misogyny exists in every culture. Yeah, that's why I don't find videos like this particularly productive.
You hear Asian men doing it, you don't hear like...
First and foremost, while I vaguely disagree with the original creator, I'm always going to encourage hearing black women out. And she has some points here, but this part specifically is just not true. Hang on. I was in an Uber just a couple months ago with a white man telling me that he his Filipino wife online because he's American. His words caused him too many problems. Said that white women whine too much and that black women have bad attitudes. No offense. Said no offense to me. Look, was like, no offense. As far as Latino men, You ever heard of the word machismo? They might not publicly humiliate their women, but they definitely would do it behind them closed doors.
And to be completely fair, the passport men are talking about all American Western women. They're not just talking about black women. Like, let's just stop trying to say that these men are talking about just black women. They talking about all of them, all Americanized American women, which is a group of white women, Latin women. You know, the U.S. is a melting pot. And it is not self-hate. It is save yourself, Mr. Black Man. The fact that black women are mad that they are being exposed as the toxic women they are, not only by black men, but by other races. Other races of people can look at black men and tell that, yeah, I see why y'all leaving. I will leave too. Like, they know what's going on.
So black women created a trend for black women to follow black women. We didn't bash white women, we didn't bash black men, but for some reason, there are some black men and white women who are upset that black women are following black women. Meanwhile, some black men decided that they were going to create the passport bros trend because black women were not their preference or their cup of tea, and we were not submissive enough, and we were not this, and we were not that. Like, literally, they created a trend to disrespect black women and uplift other women. And now they're mad that black women are affirming black women. They don't see the difference in those two trends. One is affirming and one is bashing. But in the meantime, it's not black women doing the bashing.
And if these women really want to know something, I think it's just the fact, too, that a lot of American men are just sick of the fact that a lot of American women seem to be materialistic. And it's mostly the allure of these other women, because feminine women from other cultures, they are so natural. You know, they don't really have a lot of the fake hair, the nose rings, like this lady here. As a matter of fact, they speak a little bit more softer, and they have a very giving manner. They know how to take care of their men. They want to be traditional wives. So that's the allure that men are going for. So it's not that these men are necessarily talking trash about y'all. They just talking about your attitudes and the way you carry yourself. And on another note, who's heard to say what men can and cannot talk about? This is America. This is a free country, free speech. We got free speech here. We can say what we want to say. Black women been telling black men that they're not worth it for about 70 to 80 years now. They act like these passport men are really out here disrespecting them like that. Those guys are just holding up passports in their video. Like, if you that hurt, just go to therapy. You need to be in therapy anyway. Now, that's all I got in this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my new YouTube travel channel, which is called Ronin Passport. And I leave for Bangkok at the end of this month. I'm gonna take a trip down to Bali, Phuket, Pattaya, and Kosovo. So if you guys definitely want to see that footage, be sure to follow me on my other channel, which is Ronin Passport. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.